Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by the Tennessee Wildlife and Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome again to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this first Saturday, which we've been real privileged to have Ron and Tess Jolly talking about their new book, Memories of Spring. John David Santee, Little Turkey Calkin, Brad Lockwood, Kula Buck, and Viper Archery Products. And, of course, first Saturday means that we have Dave Gabbard and Gene Smith, not here in the studio, but by phone. And you guys have hung on throughout this show. And I know that anytime that we can have TWRA information, Dave spent how many years, Dave?
More than I care to think about.
More than he cares to think about. And, Gene, you've been a hunter education teacher for how long?
36 years.
36 years. He started when he was 4. Well, you know the TWRA is one of our proud sponsors, and anytime we can
They've
get...
been really good to me.
Yes, anytime we can get Amy Snider on with us from the TWRA, we know that she's got some information. It is that time. So tune in, folks, out there on this Saturday morning in Memphis as Amy drills us and gives us the information. Good morning, Amy.
Good morning. I just want to remind all the turkey hunters that are out there this morning about the tag before you drag.
A tag before you drag. All right, let's tell them. What
right,
is it?
And this is not anything new. Remember years ago we used to have tagging laws where you had to tag the bird before you moved it.
Yes.
And this is kind of the modern version of it. What we do is you can use your phone and you can tag it immediately right there with an app on your phone.
Okay.
You don't even have to have cell service. So if you're down in the bottom and you don't have cell service, it still works. It immediately checks that bird in as soon as you hit a cell tower, so you're good to go. But if you're a landowner or a sportsman license holder and you don't have tags, paper tags, you can actually go online and you can download these and print them off, and you can use a paper tag. So you can use an old-fashioned tag and you can use an app. With all the smartphones today, the easiest way to do it is to use your phone and use that app.
Hey. Use that app, and we're having a little, you're kind of fading a little bit, Amy, a little bit here.
Nope.
So we're trying to get you to stand still and and hold your hand up or something to get.
Well, you know how cell phones are, so.
That's good. Now you're sounding good. Now you talk like you're talking to Bubba now. Okay, we hear you. Okay, we got you.
Right,
and but you did say in that thing there, the app, and you can go online, and I think we needed to keep pumping this to where the information is on all this. So what is that?
You know, you can always get the most accurate and up-to-date information on our social media pages and our webpage. And with all the fake rumors and fake news that have been going out in the last 2 weeks,
yes,
please go to the source, go to our webpage, go to our social media sites to get that most up-to-date information.
And that webpage address is?
tnwildlife.org.
That's it. That's as simple it is, folks. tnwildlife.org. And really, because it's ever changing, folks. It could be changes as we're talking right now, and so you need to stay abreast. The Facebook page, lots of information there, right, Amy? I mean,
yes, we are updating. We are on Facebook constantly right now with everybody working from home, and we have literally answered thousands of questions in the last couple of days. And one thing I do want to remind folks that are in wildlife management areas in West Tennessee, hope you're not on the wrong one this weekend. There are several WMAs in Region 1 that do not open today, April the 4th. They actually open Saturday, April the 11th.
There you go, folks.
So so the easiest way to check on that is to go to our website, go to the hunting guide, and click on the WMAs in Region 1, and you can read down that list. Check each specific WMA, because if you're hunting over in Benton County, some of those are open April the 4th. But if you're hunting, let's say, Wolf River, then it is actually April 11th. So make sure you have the proper date and you're 100% legal.
And I know we had a real successful, for a lot of counties, in the youth young sportsman's hunt. I almost said juvenile, and that's I always get even the director doesn't like me to say that. And so And I know that, and I've said that, and Dave's heard me say that before. The Young Sportsman's last weekend, we had some really good reports from Hardeman and some of the
over 1,800 birds harvested.
Over 1,800
double
birds
from last year.
Isn't that that was more than last year, wasn't it? Right? I mean, double last year. Yeah. So my hats off to you folks that took the kids turkey hunting last weekend. Us adults and whatever it might be. Today we need to check on all the rules and regulations. I know Shelby Forest is underwater. Meeman Shelby has water problems, and so we need to check. That Mississippi River is way up high. And
the Mississippi floodwater zone area is closed. Right now.
That's you can't do it. So don't even worry about that. Amy, thank you. And I really like that what you told us now. It's called that. What is it? A drag? What is it called?
Tag before you drag.
Tag before you drive. Drive. I'm not going to drive. I might sound like I need a social driver with me. But stay 6 feet apart. Thank you, Amy. Appreciate you, girl. All right. Bye. All right. Amy Spencer.
Yeah.
Amy Snider. Spencer.
And that's she gave some good information. You need to get online and check all this because my understanding, like Land Between the Lakes up there, I don't believe they're not going to open up till like the 18th.
So we could have some other changes that we're not aware of as of this time. So as Dave is right, check on those things to do it. And
I think LBL did away with their quota hunts. Their first 2 quota hunts. They're just going to open, I think, on the 18th. But
it's pretty crazy with the times right now with the governor opening up, shutting up, and different things like that. Who knows? I may not be able to go this morning, but we'll wait and see. I'll check my latest. So don't get me now if you think it's not going to happen today. And I haven't checked, but I'm checking before I leave, and everybody needs to do that. But we're in crazy times here, so that's why I've asked Gene Smith to be allowed to come up with something that only he can do. And Dave, and before we let Gene, and I know we may let him do 2 on this thing right here. In Lexington up in there, what did you hear from the bird work up there? Did you hear any reports from your county? What is that? Henderson County?
Yeah, on the youth hunt there was several youngsters that went out and connected, and I can remember when I first went to work.
Yeah.
In 1983.
Oh, you can remember that? I can too.
I can. First went to work in my county.
For
turkey season.
Yep.
Spring turkey season.
Yep.
They killed 2 birds.
2 birds, and they saw 5 probably or
yeah.
something. I mean,
and then when I left being an officer, about 15 years later, before I went on staff, they were killing about 345 birds a season. So, but that was the heyday.
That
was
was
the 80s. There, we were moving a lot of birds.
Yep. Yeah.
And stuff, and so
it's just it's pretty amazing. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago, and Gene knows this too. That everybody, turkey hunting has become. I used to say I look like a panhandler going into the woods. I had so many pockets on my vest that I couldn't find things because I didn't know I had a pocket. When you got run and gun and things along that line. But this is probably, and both you guys will agree with this, and I wanted to touch on this with Gene this morning. This is, we stress safety a lot of this show. And Gene, turkey hunting, you really got to be alert.
Oh, yeah. One of the videos we got where a guy was doing a gobbler call.
Yeah.
You don't do a gobbler call because that's what everybody's hunting, a gobbler.
Yes.
You should be doing a hen call.
Yeah.
So the guy starts stalking him, and before he picks the gun up and just pull the trigger, the guy jumped up. Don't shoot.
It's
he
me.
was hid. They couldn't really tell. The guy was trying to get a good shot on him, but didn't realize what it was, but it was a human.
Well, I used to have one of those things that you could shake and make it gobble. And I never understood. Somebody had sent that to me, but I never understood what was the purpose of that other than taking a chance. And I think I can remember hunting over in Hardeman County, and with a gentleman that was one of the best turkey hunters, and we were working a bird. Then all of a sudden, somebody else we didn't even know were there started working our bird.
Right,
Dave, and I mean, we got, and I've had people walk right in front of me not knowing I was there either.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I don't know what the term is here, but you be careful. And Gene, you can tell that, and Dave, you can say that to the young folks out there.
Oh yeah, that's one of the steadfast rules in hunter education. Positively identify your target.
Yes.
Before you ever lift your firearm or your hunting device.
Yeah. Don't
you used to have an orange thing you could hang over your tree or something over you. I don't know if that's still feasible or not, but you can tell it's a hunter. But if somebody didn't know what it is, they wouldn't know anyway. So.
No, we're all hid back in there. We're all in camo, full camo,
right.
And now the shotguns. The distance is much longer than it used to be.
Oh, yeah.
As the guy mentioned earlier, 50 yards with a bow.
Right, yeah.
I know that most people say 40 or less for a shotgun. And
like you said, you shoot for 50, but you only hunt for 25.
Yeah, well, that's what he was saying for the bow. I think that's almost the same thing
right.
For the shotgun. And I and I know I've gone from a 12 gauge to a 20 gauge, and I know people now that even hunt with a 410.
Oh yeah, 410's the up and coming thing with this new generation of shot shells.
Isn't that something
that they're coming out?
Yeah,
I seen a little 410 guy had the other day with a red dot sight on it, and it shot amazing patterns at 40 yards.
At 40 yards with a 410. Yeah. That's that just. Of course, I use a 20 gauge now, which I think is perfectly, and I have shot it, Dave, and the pattern looks good. I don't know what numbers are best right now. What if someone is? I hope they're not just heading to the woods this morning and never have shot a gun or anything. But
you need to pattern your gun and see how it shoots as far as that goes.
Yes.
So different ammunition shoots differently. And
if we talk about ammunition, that has really changed, Dave. You know that.
Right.
I mean, right. Yeah, it has really, really, really changed. And
does that heavy shot make a turkey load?
Oh yeah, a lot of the on the new type alloys that's coming out. That's in this generation, it's even a little more denser than lead that they're shooting. Like number 8 shot, number 9 shot. Oh. Stuff that decades ago, number 9 shot. And the 12 gauge, that's what you shoot out on the skeet field.
Well, I hope to be out there, but I'll let you folks know. Let's take a break now. We're going to close it out with the one and only, if we can hook up with Dale Sanders. You know him as the Gray Beard Adventurer, and we're going to be talking to Dale. We'll take a break, and we'll close out this baby right after this.